We are speaking with Robin Davis, independent consultant, and we're talking to him about the takeaways from today's Critical Control Room Congress here in Cannes. Robin, a lot of things have been discussed today. Social media, new developments, technological developments, but what is the most eye-catching thing you have experienced today?
I think today for me the big topic has all been about procurement and collaboration. So whether it's about the new technology or social media, but the systems that underpin them, doing collaborative procurement and looking at how I can work with neighbours and other agencies to do cost-effective procurement and to actually collaboratively solve some of these problems is definitely one of the key takeaways that we've had this afternoon.
Okay, if we're talking about procurement, procurement is the start of all those other things that have been discussing today, right?
Yeah, that's right. It certainly has, and as you heard, I think in the last presentation, it's picked up on. Lots of the other presenters have talked about how they've bought solutions or how they've solved certain things. We've heard about social media, we've heard about joined up control rooms, we've heard about collaboration, not just in the public sector with police, fire and ambulance, but also with suppliers, and also how that is going to work more as critical communications evolves. And I think that's definitely a key takeaway this afternoon.
Yes, and when a country wants to buy a certain system, control room management system, it starts with procurement. It starts with identifying all of the possibilities that are out there in the market. And I found lately, and I spoke to several people from different countries, that there is a lack of knowledge about what's going on in the industry. Can you acknowledge that?
Yeah, definitely. Although what I will say is what we've talked about this afternoon is industry working groups like the TCCA's Critical Control Rooms group brings together suppliers and users to share these ideas, these innovations, and to understand what's going on. Although saying that, partly because of procurement sort of rules and in some places procurement law, you find that users don't engage with industry and suppliers as much as they certainly should. And as we see this again, the whole critical communications industry evolve, now from Tetra to LTE, what is that going to give us in terms of new applications and that big change as we've talked about. So definitely users are not engaging as much as they should or could. And obviously opportunities like this conference and many other TCCA conferences and the user groups, whether it's control rooms or applications or transport, they are there for users to come along. And more importantly, it doesn't affect the procurement rules. Yeah. But we understand when a procurement starts that users do need to obviously, not attend some of these events and to ensure that they're treating everybody fairly.
Yeah, and what I have noticed is that the development of the technology is growing extremely fast at the moment when we look around at the different exhibitions and what the manufacturers are offering. But the knowledge of the staff that procures these equipment is kind of not following that same growth, and that gap gets even bigger and bigger all the time. So how is it possible that we can close that gap?
Well, I was going to say, I guess that's one reason why I'm an independent consultant, and some of my colleagues, and we spend time together. That's, I guess, why we're in business is to help those certainly procurement people understand what the innovative ideas are out there. But saying that, there is nothing stopping anybody from turning up to these events. And equally, of course, your good website and your portals you have also provide lots of that information for people to hopefully catch up on what's going on. But I think the best way is to come and interact, to network, to meet suppliers, to talk to advisors, and obviously other users, because as we talked about, collaboration and sharing ideas can save money, can provide benefits, and also harnessing this new technology. Yeah, people don't necessarily want to be the first, but if they understand other people are doing it as well, might make them more comfortable in terms of what they buy and how they buy it.
So the future looks bright for Attica Consulting in this case.
The future looks bright for Attica Consulting, and I think the future looks very bright for the critical communications industry as a whole.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.